Hey lovelies! So if you're anything like me, you probably eat the same 2 or 3 meals for breakfast over and over again. And things can get a little boring. So I wanted to shake things up a bit today with some really amazing make-ahead granola cups that I am absolutely loving right now. They're all the deliciousness of granola, but baked into this convenient little make-ahead cup. And then when you're ready to enjoy them, you just fill them with some yogurt and some fresh fruit or some nuts. And they make such a fun breakfast, perfect for you, but also perfect for the kids because they can sort of fill them with whatever they like. Just before I get to that, I want to remind you that Meals Made Easy, my brand new cookbook, is now on store shelves and available online. So if you have not checked it out, I highly recommend you do. It is also full of amazing breakfast ideas to get you inspired in the morning. Now, without further ado, let's get to our granola cups today. These granola cups are wonderful because they involve just a few simple ingredients and they come together really, really easily. If you didn't want to make granola cups with this same mixture, you could actually just lay it on a baking sheet and you'd end up with granola. Totally delicious. Now for this recipe, not surprisingly, I am starting with some old-fashioned oats in my bowl. Of course, all good granola starts with oats. And then to that, I'm going to add some chopped pecans. Now you could do this with pretty much any kind of nut you want, or if you wanted to keep these school safe, you could also swap in some sunflower seeds as well here. That would work, but you guys know how much I love pecans, so that is what I am using today. For my wet ingredients, I've got some coconut oil that I've just melted down so it's liquid. I've got a little bit of honey headed in here. That's sort of the glue that's gonna hold all of this tastiness together. The thing about the honey in this recipe that I really love is that when it bakes up, your cups stick together, but they stay soft and chewy and a little bit pliable, and it makes for a really nice texture. For a little flavor, I'm going to sprinkle in some ground cinnamon and a touch of vanilla extract, and that's really it. The great part is, once you've got the base recipe down, you can really doll these up any way you like. Flavor possibilities are limitless. Now to turn this mixture from regular granola into granola cups, we are using our handy dandy muffin tin. I've greased it really well with some coconut oil, and I'm just gonna use an ice cream scoop. I find that that is a good measurement to get my mixture into each cup. Now, when I say very well greased, I mean it, guys. If you wanna get these all out in one piece, it's important to grease your muffin tins really well. Another good option would be some silicone baking cups if you're worried about these sticking, but the coconut oil did the trick for me. And then I've got this itty bitty little cup that's the perfect size to press these into the pan. If you don't have a cup like this, it's totally no problem at all. Just use your hands. The idea is you want to pack this mixture really tightly into the bottom of each muffin tin and up the sides so you create a little cup for all of the delicious toppings. Once you've got your beauties pressed into the pan, you can get these into the oven at 325 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. You just want to make sure that they're set all the way around. When they come out of the oven, I recommend letting them cool completely before you try to remove them from the muffin tin. That ensures that they will come out in a single piece. Then you can fill them with pretty much whatever you want. In the case of these classic granola cups, I'm opting for some simple vanilla flavored Greek yogurt as well as some fresh berries, but of course the flavor possibilities are endless. Guys, not only do these taste absolutely amazing, but they look totally gorgeous. If you're having family over for the weekend or hosting a brunch, these are totally perfect. Come on, if you were staying at a bed and breakfast, these would lead to a 5-star review. Don't you agree? My next twist on these tasty little treats is a tropical version. I'm starting once again with my old-fashioned rolled oats in my bowl, but instead of using pecans in this recipe, I'm going to be adding some chopped cashews. I'm going to get my coconut oil into the bowl. Coconut oil suddenly feels even more appropriate. And then I'm going to add my honey to this, get things nice and sticky. And to amp up that tropical flavor, I have some shredded coconut. I'm using unsweetened. You could use sweetened here instead, totally up to you. And finally, we've got our vanilla extract, which of course makes everything so much more delicious. Just gonna give this all a good stir, and then we'll transfer it into our muffin tin. I'll bake these up once again at 325 degrees Fahrenheit until they're nice and golden. And then once they're removed from the tin, I'm actually going to be filling them with some coconut flavored yogurt. Obviously, it's a great complementary flavor here. Then I have some beautiful tropical fruit. I've got some pineapple, some mango, some kiwi. I've also got some coconut chips for crunch, and you have one delicious sunshine-inspired breakfast. If you have children at home, you can have them decorate their own, gets them a little more invested in eating, which is always a good thing. Finally, you guys know I could not resist making a chocolate peanut butter version of these granola cups because chocolate and peanut butter are one of my favorite flavor combinations. Starting once again with my oats in my bowl, instead of using pecans in this recipe, I'm going to be using some finely chopped peanuts. I've got my coconut oil, a little bit of honey headed in here, and then I'm going to add some cocoa powder for a nice chocolatey flavor. I'm also adding a splash of vanilla extract. I'll give this a stir and then get it into my muffin tin. Ooey gooey chocolatey goodness to die for. While my cups are baking away, I am going to go ahead and create some delicious peanut butter yogurt for my filling. Of course, it's just a mixture of some vanilla flavored Greek yogurt and some smooth natural peanut butter. Give that a good mix and you have this amazing tasting yogurt. Oh yeah. Look at these little nests of chewy, chocolatey goodness. Time to load these up with our peanut butter yogurt. I'm gonna hit these with a few more peanuts on top. Ooh, you could also add some banana slices to these as well. Chocolate, peanut butter, and banana. Now we're talking, people. And last but not least, guys, I've got a little bit of chocolate drizzle here. Just basically some chocolate chips melted with some coconut oil. And we're just gonna get a fine little drizzle happening. What's not to love, guys? Easy but impressive chocolate peanut buttery goodness. Breakfast is served, my dears. I hope you'll give all 3 of these tasty ideas a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Facebook me a photo, because I always love seeing your kitchen creations. Keep in mind, Meals Made Easy is in stores now, so if you haven't picked up your copy yet, I really hope you will. It is full of all sorts of cooking inspiration for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And finally, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.